She makes you dinner. You're just sitting there going. Yum, yum.
Have you seen those? Have you seen those non-playable characters?
I've watched it. Yeah.
There's one lady named Pinky Doll. She's the goat.
Yeah.
And she goes, wow, gang gang. Wow, gang gang. Ice cream, so good.
So strong, so strong.
Oh, riding like a cowgirl. Riding like a cowgirl. I've been doing my own for Katie. While she's watching TV, I'll stand next to the TV and I'll go like this. I'm sorry, does that have cilantro in it? I'm sorry, does that have cilantro in it? Gang gang.
Hi, yes, the guy feeling like a cowgirl.
Yeah.
Take you home.
She takes a hair curler and pops popcorn. Dude, so she's doing these videos now where she's like trying to branch out of that, and it's clear she's so that that's going to be the only thing she's good at, because she's like, Hollywood, I'm coming. That's right, baby. I'm coming for your spot. Yeah. And then she just has to say it. She just has to say it again. She goes,
right.
ice cream's so good. I've done some deep diving, boys.
Yeah.
We found a video of her yelling at her kids in the middle of it in French. She'd be like, oh, thanks. Ice cream's so good. J'ai fait son got me feeling like a cowgirl. One time, I think there's a clip of her kid shitting himself because she goes like, in French, she goes like, that's disgusting. You're 5 years old. Because she's like, you're 5. Ça fait si fort. And then she tries to rush off, but it's so funny when she speeds up and she goes, gang, 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 gang. Ice cream so good. like she's finishing up work at the office. Wrap it up.
We just got back from Fully Loaded too, which was fucking
dude,
incredible.
I was fried.
So fucked up. My body hurts.
Yeah.
My body is in full pain.
That's the thing. It's the best time, but it takes a year off your life. We slip and slide. I mean, you me up with the nut shot.
Yeah, that was my best comedic moment. Is they were pouring ice all over Mark to do like isn't this crazy video?
Yeah.
And I just had a Nerf football in my hand, and Mark's like, and I just nail him in the nuts. The thing I felt the worst about was not being in that video. Like I wanted just a pan over to me just because I don't think I get credit for. I really nailed Mark right in the balls.
I'm gonna tag you in the video because
that's
true.
not what it's lost to history.
But you
have to be in the video, though.
That's crazy.
You know, it was a spur of the moment. It was a spur of the moment. No one knew I was going to hit you in the nuts.
It was kind of a Harvey Oswald. We're like, who's the shooter? We have no idea. If America's Funniest Home Videos was around, we would have gotten the winning because it was too perfect. Because I was all jacked up from the cold water, and I had no protection. Like I had no defense. You know, usually you see something coming, you're like, whoa! But it was wide open. It was like the Star Wars scene in the trench. You nailed it right in that hole.
It felt so good. It connected so nice.
Oh, I was out for 30 minutes. Saw that one, but. Great time.
This one's from Tip Your Mailman. Who has the AYG record for moving back in with their parents? How many times you ever moved back in?
A lot.
Yeah?
I moved back in a lot, yeah.
What's a lot? 2, 3?
After college, I moved back in.
Okay.
Then moved out. Me and my buddy Jesse moved out. We got an apartment only a couple blocks away. Then moved back in with the parents. Then I moved back out, went to Miami. Did the show in Miami, Fusion.
Sure.
Lived in Miami for a year. Then came back.
To the parents.
Back into the mother's house.
Back into the house.
Back into the house.
That's the one that stings. Don't touch my room. I might be back.
I think I have after college, and then I moved out into a townhouse that my stepdad owned. I got kicked out of there. Went back to home, and then moved down to Philly when we were living together, and then moved back home right before I came back up here.
But that was just a couple of months.
That was a handful of months.
3.
Yeah.
So you got 3.
I got 3 on me.
I think we're tied.
Flunked out of college sophomore year, back at the house that summer, going to community college.
He's good. Get both hands ready, Yanni.
And theater school for 2 years.
Flunked out of that.
Then back at my mom's. Then moved to North Carolina. Came back from that. I had a residency at the folks' place for a little while.
That's 3.
3 already.
Dude, that's 3. We're not out of the 90s. Yeah.
up to New York with my brother in '99. Then back to I went a pit stop at my buddy's house to dry out and clean up. Fucking stayed there for a month. Back to my mom's for a couple of months.
That's Djokovic's 24th Grand Slam right there.
This might be the most important thing that's ever happened in history. Okay. Ariana Grande was married to a guy, obviously a famous pop star. She is co-starring on Wicked, okay? Her co-star in Wicked is this guy, Ethan Slater, okay? He formerly was SpongeBob on Broadway. And
bro.
what?
Saw him hate on that.
I'm saying what he did.
Worked real hard to get to.
He's one of the greatest.
SpongeBob
He's one of the
on
greatest
Broadway.
actors in the world. There's this guy Ethan Slater.
Yes,
He's one of the
nice
most prominent Broadway stars in the world. Okay, formerly starred as SpongeBob on Broadway.
Yo, it's
That's wild, son.
That's wild, son. That's wild, son.
That's always been his dream.
Why is that hate, bro?
I didn't know he's such a hater. Can't a man be SpongeBob on Broadway, bro?
And then basically, the two of them cheat on their
respective
husbands
and wives.
And then
Allegedly.
now they're both divorcing their people. They're dating. This guy, Ethan Slater, just recently had a baby with his wife.
That's where it's fucked.
And
up.
his wife.
year and a half ago.
What do you? Does the baby go away, dude?
Son, a year and a half ago.
Stupid thing
You know
to
how
say.
much-
Some
Fascinating
say,
tale.
some say that Ariana Grande has made a habit of this.
Yeah. She has a song, "Break Up with Your Boyfriend Because I'm Bored." That's a song that she
Break
just had
up
out
with
there
your
for years.
girlfriend.
Break up with your girlfriend because I'm bored. Yeah.
That's a banger.
Yeah, this is the guy she left her spouse for.
Oh, wow.
Stay up, Kings. I'm saying anything's possible. Anything is possible.
Why are you hating so hard, son?
Why are you acting like it's normal for a person that does theater their whole life?
chill out.
He does musical theater. He does musical theater his whole life. And all of a sudden, the biggest pop star in the world is like, yo, smash. That's completely normal.
Yo, you know what this emotion is? It's jealousy on every level.
Why does he get to do it? Exactly.
All I'm trying to say is, yes, I get it. He's like, I'm never going to get this opportunity again. I got to jump on it.
She's dangerous.
That is a wild
She's
thing.
dangerous, bro. But you, listen, as a dude, you got to be, on your P's and Q's. You don't think you could get something better than that?
No.
Now you're a hater.
Come on, you don't think
You're a hater,
you're
bro.
a hater, bro?
I pull up his Wikipedia picture.
Oh,
This
stop
is
it.
Crazy.
Oh, stop.
Son, how they couldn't get up at a picture?
Son.
He won. I'm on his side. He won.
I am
bro.
as well, dude. We're on the same page. You're just jealous of him very clearly. That's the only
One,
thing
bro.
I'm noticing.
Yes.
I take back everything I said, bro.
So you can't.
I take
welcome back, dog.
everything I
Welcome
said
back.
when I looked at that one right there.
That is
Do your
nuts.
motherfucking thing, boy.
I had a kid that physically and emotionally terrorized me. And it even
There's a
worse.
version of that in the workplace. Look, all I'm
I
saying
get
is,
it, but you can't. I know it's hard for all of
what's
us.
the guy? What's the kid's name? First and last.
It would be nice if you did this
That
first.
is tough. That really is tough.
It'd be nice if you didn't have to see him do it. I know.
We have to learn. We have to learn how we want to be loved. You know, and that's something that isn't just for kids.
But here's my point.
That should be a podcast that you have.
Here's my point.
Yeah. Another idea that I just got off the top of my head, inspired by that, is we could bring in couples here that have a kid, and the guy doesn't know. And then they could take a DNA test to see if
They
the
did
kid
that on
is
Jerry
his
Springer. You know what I would
Okay.
like to do is find some unruly 12-year-old, 13-year-old, 14-year-old girls and send them to boot camps.
Now we have a show.
All right?
That's good.
All right.
Wait a minute, why did he follow you to your yard and beat you up? What was the...
I fucked his mom! I fucked his mom! I fucked his mom!